Hello, welcome back to the channel. This is not a good week for me to vlog, to be honest, because I am stressed as fuck and I have so much to do this week. But on the bright side, it will be a very realistic week in my life. It is Monday, November 27th, almost 2 p.m., which is later than I would like to admit that I just started my day. Overall, I had a productive weekend. I want to say that I inhaled my entire criminal litigation syllabus, but I didn't. I inhaled the important parts. If you're new here, hi, my name is Abby. I'm currently doing PCL at Hong Kong U because I do not make very good life choices. Each week my schedule is different. This is my schedule this week. I have CCT SG from 3:30 to 7 p.m. today. No, you don't understand. I have a 3.5 hour class today. I haven't prepared for that class because I've been so focused on studying Crim Lit. So I'm looking over this right now. I also have a civil advocacy skeleton due on Wednesday. Dude, I'm a mess right now, okay? I'm gonna make a coffee for myself to bring to class. I'm running low on my coffee supply. Going for a dark roast today. Please be enough milk, please be enough milk, please be enough milk. Gong gong. I just took a closer look at my schedule and I did not realize that civil advocacy, the actual advocacy exercise, was also this Saturday. And my parents are also here on Thursday, Friday. This is not gonna be a fun week.
3 hours later.
Can you move it along? I'm all out of time cards.
Just got back home. It's quite early. We got let off at 6 today instead of 7, which is good. I was going to meal prep and grocery shop because there is nothing in my fridge right now. No, let me show you. Nothing in my fridge. But I have a lot of work to do today, so I cannot allocate any mental energy into cooking and cleaning. So I just bought a san. And then I also bought some supplements on my way back because I can feel my health deteriorating. I'm gonna tackle the hearing bundle now, which is 84 pages. That's fine. I can handle 84 pages. I have no idea how it's midnight already. I just finished reading the hearing bundle. I'm having a healthy midnight snack today. The hearing bundle is not too difficult. It's actually quite interesting. It's about a former employee who is being accused of leaking trade secrets. Do you see this? I was supposed to go through 2 lectures for PT1 today. Truly, whenever I make these study schedules for myself, I trust in myself way too much.
Some people might think that I'm weirdly obsessed with cost. I am not. The real world is obsessed with cost. So it's not a obsession, it's a fact of life. Right, that's kind of physical hospital, right? So what I'm going to show you is just the last 15 minutes.
So I went through the textbook just to get a feeler for what sorts of points I can argue for this thing, because it's not about the merits, because I feel like with civil advocacy, what the difficult part is not arguing the merits of the case. It's more on procedural issues. So for example, you're trying to prove that there's no tribal issue or there's no serious issue that needs to be brought to court. So I got these points and then I looked over a source that I have for a skeleton, and pleased to say that I am on the right track. So it is time to sleep. Also, I got new frames last week because I wanted to move away from that very unsexy librarian look that I had with my previous frames. So these are my new glasses.
Could be the real Tom. It actually could happen. Give him money that he then funnels to himself. To avoid setting a precedent of expelling people based on intuition, without criminal convictions or
It feels like a weekend because the weather is really nice outside and I don't have any classes today. But unfortunately, it's only Tuesday. Today's goal is to get the skeleton for civil advocacy done as fast as possible so then we can move on to studying for exams. I'm so tired. let us start. p.m. I am now having lunch, having achieved absolutely nothing substantial today. I'm just so unbothered for this. The reward to effort ratio for our advocacy exercises are so low. Like, there's so much effort you need to put in to make a good skeleton and to put in the legal research needed to answer any questions from the judge or something. But I put in so much effort for what? It's just like a class exercise. There's no reward to my effort. Plus, it's only due tomorrow at noon, so there's no urgency felt right now. Every time I write a skeleton the night before it's due, I realize how much research I have to do. And I am so Siebes. Finally finished my bundle. This took way longer than I would like to admit. But there is one person in my SG that is almost always on the same boat as me whenever we have a submission, because the night before every submission, he and I are always up at like 4 or 5 a.m. It makes me feel so much better about myself. I also have to finish research charts for CrimLit SG tomorrow before 12, but I really cannot be bothered to do that right now, so I'm gonna go to sleep and then wake up early-ish to do that. I hate the skeleton that I just submitted. So Friday night will be interesting because I will have to figure out the mess that I just submitted and spin that into something that I can say out loud and handle interrogations on. Okay, I lied. I finished my research charts because I don't trust myself to wake up early to do this. But I do have to note that zero effort was put in on my part because I found that whoever gave me notes also gave me very good research charts. I gotta go to sleep. Good night. I essentially woke up and then I just rotted in bed, doom scrolling for a couple hours. So the time is not great right now. So today I had a lecture, my final criminal litigation lecture at 9:30. Obviously skipped that. I haven't been to a 9:30 lecture in like 2 weeks. So now I have criminal litigation SG at 4:15. So I'm looking over the stuff right now.
Yeah, nice chat.
I have a video of his voice, and I think it's like very distinct. I don't know. Wait, listen to his voice. I think it's very. Show me a photo. I'm trying. It sounds so mean, but 40%, and I like. Actually, no, that's not. You have to like half an hour.
Spotify Wrapped is apparently out. My top songs are so weird. Why is Chris Brown on there? Why is Chris Brown in the top 5? So of course, Taylor Swift is #1 artist. Dude, my top artists never change year on year. It's always Taylor Swift #1. It's always Ariana Grande at #2, and then there's Bryson Tiller and The Weeknd. You can't say you hate me, baby, you know that's not how this works. Honey, asking all the time about what I should do. She gets down, just like it all. You just got me started, and I don't think I can stop it. And I don't wanna go home alone, right? Oh, baby, why can't I be honest? Gonna miss you so. Good morning. I actually managed to wake up early today for once, so I guess sleeping early and melatonin does work. I have civil litigation tutorial at 12:45. It's now like 9:30. The first task for today is to go through CrimLit because I feel like I'm very unconfident as of now in terms of the exam material. I haven't really gone through the whole like lecture about what makes a trial unfair, i.e. inadmissible evidence or like not holding of voir dire, whatever the fuck that means. But also at the same time, this week was supposed to be for inhaling PT1, which I haven't had time to do at all. I've just been a bit all over the place. So today I definitely want to do a lot of studying. My parents are also back this afternoon, I think. But my dad is coming back for a golf game, which is the most retired middle-aged man thing to do. And my mom is coming back to take my grandma to the hospital for a checkup. They're gonna be here for a couple days, so the vlog from here on out might not be very talky. I'm not gonna lie, Kat has made the observation that I wear a lot of stripes, but I feel like whenever I wear stripes, I feel like a 5-year-old. You know, I don't know how to style it. It's now around like 7:30. Our homework for this CivLit SG was to write an affidavit, and the due date was like smack between my 2 exams next week, so I thought I would just like crank it out in the library today, which I did. I finished. It was so long though. I'm heading to meet my parents for dinner, and then tonight do some actual studying.
巴特朗道 Poplar Road 国福林道。
You should see him actually, it's very entertaining.
Some of you use the phrase the same nexus of facts.
Hello, it's now around 2 p.m. back home for lunch. Bought some like kimchi pancakes. I cannot believe it is December 1st already. I am way too chill for someone who has their CrimLit research task coming out today. I don't know what time. And I am way too chill for someone who has an exam in a week. Well, I am phased, but I'm not like panicking yet. I don't know if that's a good sign or a bad sign. Today, I plan to basically study CrimLit until dinner. And then after dinner, I have to prepare for advocacy tomorrow. Went down for a nap and ended up napping for like 3 hours on the sofa. It's not my fault, the sofa's too comfortable. It's now dinner time, which means I am behind schedule. Love that for me. Love that for me. Hãy subscribe cho kênh Ghiền Mì Gõ để không bỏ lỡ những I have advocacy from 2 to 6 p.m. today, so that's fun. That's why I'm on campus right now. I always hate when advocacy is on Saturdays because it like takes away half my weekend. I am so sieved for today's advocacy. I didn't even run through my script. I feel like I am in the most irritable mood alive today. I don't know why. I am just not really in the mood to do anything of the sort today. I've also been working nonstop for a very long time, So I think I'm also just a bit tired / burnt out. It's okay, we can get through it. If I get asked some questions I don't know the answer to, I'll just make something up. That's what I do best anyway.
Okay. I am back. We ended 1 hour early today, which is good. Advocacy was super chill today. I didn't prepare much, but I was still able to like answer questions pretty well. I got good feedback. Overall, it was fine. I'm in slightly less of a foul mood, but I feel like today is one of those days where I really need to like forcibly inject serotonin in myself. So on the way back, I bought this like mango pancake thing from the bakery nearby. Really feel like I just need to go to the gym because I haven't been in a couple weeks and my glutes are visibly flatter by the amount I've been sitting at my desk. Then I'm gonna start reading the exam question for Crib Lit. I downloaded it, I haven't read it, so I really want to nap, but if I nap, then I will feel like a failure when I wake up, and I really need the endorphins from a workout today, so we have to go to the gym. Okay, wait. How did it happen though? Like, were you guys just walking? You have to run me through the details. Damn. Or like not afraid to show his interest, right? Yeah. Dude, he was texting you when he was like clubbing yesterday. Yeah, bro. So are you gonna see him Monday night? I feel like you should see him Monday night. It's nearly 3 p.m., which I'm not thrilled about, but my body decided that I needed to sleep for 12 hours. I really wanted to be up early to work. I went through the exam question yesterday, did some basic research. But today is gonna be like mostly catching up to past paper lectures, do some more research on the exam question, write up some more notes, and then if I can go through the notes that I printed last time. It's a very ambitious to-do list. I'm pretty sure I'm not going to be able to finish everything on there, but like as long as we finish something. Sherry is also coming over in a bit just to lounge while I do work. But anyway, she knows that I need to work, so I don't think she'll disturb me. Like, this is the part where I'm like suddenly feeling the effects of not really having friends at PCLL, because back during undergrad when I had my friends, we would all like every time we had an exam, we'd open a group chat, we would like sort of talk about the questions together. And now I'm suddenly like, who do I talk about my work with? Who do I go to bounce ideas off of? It has not been a particularly productive day. It is late, and I'm always up late because I'm always want to like salvage an unproductive day. Like, I only just managed to sort of consolidate an outline or just like figure out the issues, as well as going over the lecture notes for this particular part of the exam. I don't know. Today was like just generally not a very laser focused day. And instead of actually doing work that would alleviate the feelings of guilt, I just spent the entire time beating myself up over how unproductive I am and how unfocused I am. I don't know if you can tell by the end of this video, but this week has really taken it out of me. In fact, this entire certificate that is the postgraduate certificate in laws is really taking it out of me. And the idea that I don't even have a Christmas break, I have exams all the way until the end of January basically, really fills me up with so much dread. I popped melatonin in like an hour ago and I'm really starting to feel the full effects, so I'm going to go to sleep. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a good week, a good day, wherever you are, and I will see you in the next video.